Hello guys, welcome to United's Glory. We are getting further and further into the summer transfer markets and still Manchester United haven't signed anyone. We are not taking advantage of the positive momentum we have currently undergone in the latter half of the last season. It all points to one thing. The Glazers and Ed Woodward and Manchester United's greedy board are happy with top four and the money that comes with it. So in this video, we're going to talk about why the Glazers are happy with getting Champions League every season. We are the new Arsenal. So the reason I've named this channel United's Glory is because I want Manchester United to return to their glory days. The amount of success we had under Alex Ferguson and Sir Matt Busby. We are an elite club. We are the big club of England. A club the stature of a Bayern Munich, a Juventus, a Real Madrid and Barcelona that win titles every season, that operate and move like a big elite European club. Now I'm sure when you've been to Old Trafford and you are in the camaraderie of chanting attack, 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 attack. It's symbolism of what this club is about. We attack, we win, we are aggressive in all situations. We are supposed to operate like a big club. Unfortunately, that has changed since the Glazers come in. Of course, Sir Alex Ferguson held the fort whilst he could. Obviously, he had to retire at some point. And since then, the decline has been rapid. Momentum is hard to gain, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, with the acquisition of Bruno Fernandes, managed to gain that and grasp it at the end of last season. We need to keep that momentum going into next season. What is this board doing? Not signing anyone of substantial proportions. Even then, we bartered and bartered and bartered for Bruno Fernandes. We literally could have had him a month earlier and we could have got top four a lot quicker. Of course, they just wanted to save a few pounds here and there without the thought process of what it would do to our performances on the football pitch. For them, it's just a business. If you are sick to death of this board like me, make sure you smash a like on the video and make sure you attack that subscribe button because we need to keep the pressure on this Glazer pillaging of Manchester United Football Club. These Glazers are pirates. We know that Joel Glazer has stepped in on the Jadon Sancho deal, a player that we need, a player that would solve a problem position for Manchester United, a young, proven player. Now, whilst I agree, if he's demanding too high wages, then that is a problem. But as far as I'm concerned, the valuation that Dortmund are asking for, £108 million, is not too much to ask for in this market. They are a big club. They won't just be brushed aside by the power of Manchester United. They can hold on to Jadon Sancho if they need to. You cannot barter with Dortmund. They showed that with Ousmane Dembele. They got around 140 million for Ousmane Dembele. Jadon Sancho's better than Ousmane Dembele. Negotiating for a better price, sure, you've got to at least try it. But once it becomes clear that you aren't getting a cut price deal due to the coronavirus, then just pay the money. Get him now, attack that deal, bring him in now and reap the benefits of it next season. Now, has Manchester United's performances over the last few years been all Glazers' fault? Of course not. We have proven that we can win league titles with the Glazers. We need a manager of Ferguson's stature to do so. But ultimately, there seems to have been a cycle of management from this board and the Glazers and Ed Woodward in terms of getting top four. Basically, they hire a new manager, they make the 3 or 4 signings that that manager wants, they get Champions League football, then they do not back their manager. They make no signings. We hear random talk of a director of football that never comes to fruition. Then we get 6th or something like that because of the lack of reinforcements. Then they sack that manager due to poor performances. Only to hire a new manager with a new philosophy, with a new way of doing things. Just look at getting Jose Mourinho in after Louis van Gaal. Completely different managers with completely different styles of play, only to repeat the cycle that I've just spoken of. It's doomed for failure. We are potentially seeing this again with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer this summer. He's got us Champions League football. We are looking positive. The momentum is with us, yet it doesn't look like he's going to get backed in this transfer window. Look, I supported the decision to sack Van Gaal because I don't believe his style of football suited Manchester United Football Club. I didn't see him winning a league title for Manchester United. The same with Jose Mourinho, so I'm not discouraging the firing of those managers. In fact, even if Ole goes on to start showing that he hasn't got what it takes to be Manchester United manager, of course you have to replace him, but you have to back them when they're doing well and give them the best opportunity to succeed. A successful team on the pitch can then adapt and change to a better style to suit what the Manchester United fans want. Even Van Gaal stated that at Bayern, the people in charge are football men, and he appreciated that. But at Manchester United, Ed Woodward was installed as CEO, somebody with zero understanding of football, who was previously an investment banker. Ed Woodward does our transfer dealings. He has no idea about football. The drop-off in the intellectual football decisions made at Manchester United since David Gill left the club has been abhorrent. It's quite simple. Manchester United sponsors pay us more money when we get Champions League football. When you get Champions League football, you get huge bonuses for appearing in the Champions League. The incentive for the Glazers, Ed Woodward and Manchester United's board is to get into that Champions League every year. That is literally how Arsenal operated. They lost the ambition to win the league title, so they didn't back their manager. I know they were building a new stadium, but they didn't take any risks in order to give the manager what he needed. They are still operating like that, and it appears that we are now operating like that. And you could say we were always operating like that, but of course we had Sir Alex Ferguson, who was and still is the greatest manager to ever grace the Premier League. But their incentive is simply to get that Champions League money, the incentive to win the league, and the outlay you need to put into the team in terms of player acquisitions to win the Premier League likely doesn't add up for them. It likely doesn't make them as much profit as simply just qualifying for the Champions League and not constantly putting huge outlays on players. Is it good to have a board that run the business side of things? Well, of course it is. But also, it is a football club. You need to be successful on the pitch to maximise those business dealings. Let's give praise where it's due. On the business side of things, they're great. Manchester United's profits generally increase season upon season. The value of the club has shot up over the years since the Glazers have taken control of the club. But ultimately, the amount of money that they make for the club due to the good business decisions they make doesn't go to Manchester United, the football club, and for the footballing reasons, it goes to their wider business enterprises and funds their other projects. Of course, they still put money into the club, but it's just not enough, not how a big club operates. It's just a shame. If we could have both, then, they would probably be good owners, but right now they are massively letting us down, and that's why we need to keep the pressure on them, because they only seem to react when the pressure is on them, and I don't know why it takes this pressure from us fans who understand what Manchester United are all about. It's pretty much Groundhog Day. Every transfer window, we have to put pressure on them. But we need to start applying pressure much earlier. We need to stop forgetting the fact that these guys do not want to back the football club if it's meeting their minimum targets for getting the money in. We have to keep the pressure on at all times and not drop our guard with these guys. Let's face it, they're not selling up anytime soon. So let's keep the pressure on. We just simply have a board that are happy with top four, happy with Champions League football. Make sure you smash a like on the video if you're sick to death of this board. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more Manchester United videos to come. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, talk soon.